Well, let's talk about a multiplier. The shows multiply your success, and we get a
Hmm.
great diversity of responses and answers here. So I'm curious, has there been a multiplier or two you've used as you've grown the many businesses you have, or personally in your career?
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, I call them the big three business killers, but you could just as easily call them the big three business multipliers, and they are communication, delegation, and time management. If you look at any successful person, you look at any successful business, you look at any high growth organization, what you're going to find is you're going to find that they're experts in communication, delegation, and time management. And so communication is making sure that people understand you the first time you say it and confirming that happens, and then making sure everybody else in the organization does the same, because we can't afford the same conversations twice. Delegation is knowing when I should do something, right? So if a task comes to me, my first question is there anyone else in my organization who can do this who's not me? Even if they can do it at like 80% of my skill level, because that's the next argument against delegation. Like, oh, well, nobody can do it as well as me. It's like, I'm Joe. Nobody can make a screen door like I can. It's like, okay, yeah. But can you teach somebody to make a screen door like 80, 90% as well as you? Because probably that's enough. And so always delegate, so like only do what only you can do. There are things as the leader of an organization, especially, there are things that only you can do. And if you're doing something that somebody else can do, then we're not getting what we need out of you, right? It's when you jump in and say, oh, let me handle that. That's when we need you the most. Step back from that, trust your people, trust your team, learn to live with a little bit of breakage. And then also, we've written at GoalBoss, there's a 13-step process to delegating. And if you do those 13 things in order every time, I promise you 80% of the things you delegate will get done exactly the way they should. It just happens over and over again. And I've been measuring that for 15 years. And then time management is the other thing. You have to be super ruthless about how you manage time, which means if I schedule a meeting with you, I'm going to show up exactly when the meeting is supposed to start. And I promise you that's, I'll be ready to go at the minute the meeting is supposed to start. And I'll make you another promise. When the meeting is scheduled to be over, I'm going to get up and walk out of the room, because you don't get to steal time from me. And I don't get to steal it from you, because time is the only thing we can't get more of. So you look at a successful organization, those three multipliers: communication, delegation, time management, you're going to see them everywhere. And on the flip side, if you see failing organizations, you're going to see failures in communication, delegation, and time management.